toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy Midshipmen. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Navy Midshipmen will go on offense first to start this game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The option look. Quick toss. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Navy will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this area.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws. And
grabs it inside the 15. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Irish.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Stop short. They'll bring him down at the 1. He just couldn't get it in. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Midshipmen offense making its way back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the chains for this offense. Now on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Anderson will throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Oh, he's got some space. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame! What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Navy, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Under fire. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Gets the back moving. Give to the fullback. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Oh, and I love it. They give the ball to the fullback. You don't even see him in the game all the time, but when he is, it's always unselfish, pounding people. I love when you toss him a little love, you give him the rock.
You ever wish you played fullback instead?
No.
You would have been a great fullback. Great H-back.
Just hit people, hit him again. Now I'm good. I'll go with the quarterback.
They'll send the back in motion. Oh, better look out! This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarter.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Navy will have to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. And that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed. They're not going to give it right back to you. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, Dave. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The sure hands, it's Hayes. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down.
He lets one fly deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. Powers through. Takes it back inside the 40. They'll mark him at the 39-yard line, and the interception has set up great field position. On the option. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And on second down for this offense. Hard running there. Turning it on. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The midshipmen got the explosive play on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. Anderson wants to throw. Rushes on him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. The midshipmen will try to convert on third down as we open this period. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Navy will have to punt it away.
Number 19, on to kick it away.
And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Here come the Irish back on offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
All right, if you're a quarterback in that situation, you know there's nowhere to go, so just
Cut your losses.
right, absolutely slide. Don't take the extra punishment. Just give up on the drive.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Open space at the 25. There he goes. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. And the extra point is good. The lead is 19.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And Navy will go back on the attack. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case there. They try to run the football on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Navy will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He gets a block. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Let's go. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got his man downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Brought down at the 20. That's a 1st down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's the pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Under fire. He's got it on the move. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Notre Dame right back to the line.
1st and goal, Notre Dame.
Wants to throw again. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I like this. The QB, you can tell. Quick read. See it. Get the ball out of your hands. Get the ball out wide to your playmaker. Let him do the rest. No monkey business. No waiting in the pocket. No indecision. Nice job. He did a great job reading it and getting it out of his hands.
It's a reverse. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Navy offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Anderson will throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Sometimes you try to fool the defense with the fullback. Not fooled there.
You better block. Goodness gracious, that's supposed to be a quick hitter, get me a few short yards, and there was nowhere to hit it. They just got hit in the backfield and brought the big fella down quickly.
Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's a hit. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Motion from the back. To the air on 2nd down. Looking for a deep man. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Using his legs, it's Hayes. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. They'll leave it with him. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. On the option. He'll toss it.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
To the ground with the back. He picked up some yardage, but they stop him at the 45, and he'll be a little short. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he
picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Navy quick to the line. Anderson wants to throw. Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. You got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Got it behind the line. It's Jamison. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. The throw. Finds his man. It's Reed. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to pass. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. The midshipman trying to sail way forward on third and half a mile. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure coming. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now.
On to kick it away.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Etheridge. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. They get to him as he throws.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Snap to the back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Looking for room at the 40. Breaks into the open. The 20. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Great job by the back on the option.
Notre Dame, number 26, in the end zone.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half, and the defense needs to start making adjustments.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Out across the 30, marked down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. Anderson will throw. Oh, they're after him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Pulls it in. It's Wolf. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they... hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the right. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. The give to the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Navy will go back on the attack. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Off play action. It's complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Navy will have to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here come the Irish back on offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Pocket breaking down. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the 1st half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Peters. Zings it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asked to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And here comes the Navy offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. He'll pull it on the read. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Here comes the option. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Goes to the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Now he's looking to throw it. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Anderson wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Jamison. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Leaves it with the running back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Crosses to 40. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
They'll give it to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Snagged in the middle. It's Larson. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Give to the running back. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Starts to scramble to the left. Unloads to the wideout. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Notre Dame lines up quickly. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Peters. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Caught close to the marker. It's Etheridge. Touchdown, Irish! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're keeping the credit of them so bad. You start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
That is a decision he will likely regret. Brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll power it inside with the fullback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Now they'll run the draw. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Navy will have to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes the catch right at the 50. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That last touchdown touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
Yeah, and welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Peters. Throws for the tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Notre Dame right back to the line. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you can tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. He'll throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Quick strike through the air for the score. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Navy will go back on the attack. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Defense might bring the house here. On the option, it's Anderson. And he probably should have left that one with the back, as he is just smashed in the backfield. The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. To the air, it's Carney. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
Makes the catch at the 30. Makes a move. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Pulls and throws off the RPO.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Now on 2nd down.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force-feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
And the offense comes up short on 3rd down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on 4th down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Quick completion to the right. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
He's marked out of bounds at the 19.
The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw. It's Peters. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is
Here. On target to the left. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
A loss of 5 yards on the play.
Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
One more play to pad the stats. Defense looks like they're coming. Looking for a man. It's Carney. Rush is on him. He wants a big play here late. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.